Welcome back to RB Leipzig. In today's episode, we will be playing the Cup Final of the DFB Pokal against St. Pauli. Since you was last with us when we played the semi-final of the DFB Pokal and a league match against Union Berlin, we've struggled for form at the end of the season. We drew with Bayer Leverkusen in the 92nd minute. We beat St. Pauli 4-2. Hopefully that's an indication for things to come. And we lost on the final day against Freiburg. But that means we did win the league. We only won it by 3 points though. We skimped over the line, scraped over the line. It wasn't a good performance at the end of the season at all in those final 3 games. But in today's game, we will be missing 2 players. Yeah, we will miss 1 player actually, and that will be Alex Scott. He's been out since, I would like to say, the Union Berlin game, if I remember correctly. But that's the only player we're really missing. We've also given Asano Drago a new contract. He's turning into a fine footballer over this season. 12 goals, 6 assists in the league. Great performance. Baumgartner is wanted. Most of our team are wanted. So that is an indication of how good a season we've had really. So let's play this, and then we'll have a little season review of our season really, and see who's dominated in England. We know we won in Germany, Italy, Spain and France. And we'll look at the Champions League final. I don't think the Champions League final would have been played. Let's just turn the sounds on as we do kick off. We'll have match sounds and match up. Right, we're on the front foot, gather round. On us we just need one more good performance, and then we would have done a double this season. I think it's only possible for us to win 2 cups, and we would have won them. But next season it would have got harder because we would have been playing Champions League football. Back intercepts. Bakayoko. Ball over the top. Romulo's in behind. Romulo's missed. Can we go up a level here? Right. Come on. What's their out position formation, is it? They're playing like same formation, so they ain't going to go flat back 5. They do have a set piece here. Corner box, Van der Voort planes. Right. Luke Long. Headed down by Smith. To Metz. In behind Zaslani. 1-0 in the final to St. Pauli. Not a good start. Right. This side. Right. That's well done by Orban. And Baku's driving through the line. Baumgartner interception. And Baumgartner scored! 1-0. We're back on level terms. Right. Jackson Irvine, where have I seen him? He used to play at Hull. Jackson Irvine. He's had a little stint in England. He played at Burton, Hull, even played in Scotland, but we're on the attack here. There's Musa running at number 2, big pass backwards. Here's Baumgartner, Baku, Seawold, Ram. We're going to go past He put a ball in, and Jonathan Bakayoko made it 2-1. Nice little football there. Who's the number 2? Zach Levis. He gets done by Noosa, outpaced by Round. He's let the cross come in. And Bakayoko does look like he's coming off an offside position, but it's counted. And we lead in the cup final. Another David Round assist. He's got 13 in total now. Pass it about. Next, Rasmus. Desai. Back. Over the top there and looks slow. No. Udrago. Romelu. Udrago. Go on. Bakayoko. Take on your man. There's Baumgartner. They could counter on us, and they have. They're through the centre. Lukaba's there. They've scored. It's 2-2. Vandervoort's not having a good game, is he? Come on, we can do better. Hassan Andreo is struggling. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Chachamido is going to come on. Diamonde is going to come on as well and play left wing. If that changes it up, probably our 2 best players this season are going to come off. That's their pass map. So they're playing a bit of a 3. Baku can come off. Henriks. Romelu can come off as well. For Konrad Harder. Seawold also can come off for Javier Schlager. As we enter the last 20 minutes of this game. Come on. We got the ball. Here's Henriks. Bakayoko. Henriks. Into Schlager. We're just going to recycle it now. Lukeva, Orban. Henriks. Over the wide is Diamonde. Nyan Diamonde. Kashimura. It's going to be a corner. Let's see, in real life Liverpool want Yan Diamonde. So for us he scored 2 goals and 14 assists in 30 Bundesliga games. It could be a case of he's got 18 assists in general, but he could be someone we look, maybe we have to sell and we get 100 million. That is a player worth 100 million, in my opinion. This last kick of the game, the 3 come in over the bar. Right. I'm far from pleased, I'm going to say. What we're going to do, we're going to take Baumgartner off and bring... Oh, we ain't going to make any subs. Wow. Okay. Bakayoko. Schlager. Henriks, end of highlight. They've replaced their wing backs and 2 6s and Hunjuni on. We've taken control of this game. Right, Viola, Sands. Ashlani. Diamondo. Henriks is just letting him come inside. Metz. Grisic. Schmidt. Sands over the top. Hanjuni. He scored. They've scored. Alright. Right. Sam Pauli might be getting European football. Right, we've got a highlight here, and it's Baumgartner who's lost the ball. They're going to hook it long. Bakayoko wins it. Ashlani, just play on. Here's... Oh, we're going to work it about. Here's Bakayoko, who goes down and wins the penalty kick. Who will be taking it? We need someone who can take it. And it'll be Baumgartner. Scores! And we're equal. 2 goals by Christoph Baumgartner. He hasn't missed a penalty for us in this save, and that will continue. It looks like we're going to penalties. Or are we? Defend. Just defend. Ball in the box. Defended. No, given a penalty away. Right, Van der Voort, you have to save this, mate. Come on. Martin Van der Voort. Right, we know which players getting replaced in the summer. And we've lost the cup final. Unacceptable. I'm furious with your performance. Yes. I'm really quite angry. I'm absolutely fuming. Right. Now that was out of the way. Let's do a season roundup and the plans for the following summer. Right, we won the league in the Bundesliga in England. Liverpool won the Premier League. They've got one more game to play. In Europe, France, PSG have won the league quite considerably. In Italy, Milan have won the league. That's quite interesting. In Spain, Real Madrid have won the league. Or have they? What does that mean? See. Champions? I assume so. But Barcelona could still win it, technically. If they win by 3 goals, they could still win the league because they've only played a game more. Okay. But that's the roundup in the most of the leagues. Let's just look at Champions League, even though that wouldn't have been played yet. Let's look who the final who would be champion. UEFA Champions League. The final would be between PSG and Manchester City. So see if they can do PSG do a double like they would in real life. What is the squad? Our plans for the squad, and then we'll wrap up today's episode. Our plan for the squad is new goalkeeper, almost certainly, and probably another centre back, a left back, a cover left back would probably be helpful. A new midfielder that can compete with Seawold. Probably we'll have to buy a Gruder replacement. That would probably be coming on the someone who could probably do 10 left wing and right wing, and a new number 9 that's competent with Romelu. Let's just quickly, I've already been scouting a couple of players. I've already looked at Alvaro Carreras and Arda Güler. They'll probably cost us an arm and a leg, but we'll try and get them. Our budget for next season is £35 million, which is not a lot of money. So I'm going to see if I can increase transfer budget and acknowledge. But that's going to be it. There will probably be some sales in regards to players. So probably likes of Romelu will go, because we can get more than 20. Then I wouldn't be surprised if like Nusa, there's offers for Nusa. If I could get upwards 100, I would take. And then there's offers from Real Madrid regarding Dembele. But that's going to be it for today's episode. Sorry there was no episode during the week. I've been ill and I've had work, so that's why. Streams will be, I'll start streaming soon actually, once I finish recording. But hit the like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications if you're not new, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.